is going on, guys? It's the Mad Dragon. We're back doing our Fijian World Cup series, where today we are on to the quarter-finals. Very, very exciting stuff. This was my aim when I first set out to do this video series, was can we get to the quarter-finals? And we'll see how we get on in the quarter-finals. I wasn't expecting the pool that we ended up having, where it was just going to be the toughest games in the world. We started out, of course, with that win over Argentina. Very, very convincing on the scoreboard, and I was very happy with that performance. We went on to beat the host nations of France in a very tight game, 10 points to 7. We thought the table was looking in our favor. That is until, of course, I came down with COVID, and unfortunately the game kind of reset some points. I don't know what was going on there, but it meant that we had a really, really tough game going up against South Africa, where we couldn't just take the loss and the bonus points. We needed to be coming away with something, a draw or a win. And what an absolute nail-biter, conceding that brilliant try by Lacania, and Monaz getting so close to that try line and eventually scoring right at the end of the game. And the final kick of the game was what was able to seal us out on the draw. So in terms of the standings then, we did finish top of Pool C, which I was really surprised about in the last video, because I didn't do the maths beforehand, and I really thought we were maybe going to just squeak in second place. And the rest of the pools have all had some interesting outcomes. I mean, New Zealand, Scotland probably would have been favourites for Pool D. Pool B's looked very interesting, though. Georgia and Australia knocked out Samoa, topping their pool. And Pool A, also a bit of a Six Nations pool of death, really, there. But Ireland and England getting out. The knockout stages of the day, look, Len, we are going on to play against Scotland today in our quarterfinals. We've also got Samoa versus England. I'm looking forward to see the result of that game, because Samoa seem to be doing very, very well in this World Cup so far. It's New Zealand versus France is quarterfinal 3. Another massive game there. That could definitely be one of those teams maybe in the final. And then our final quarterfinal match, Ireland versus Japan, coming in there as well. So some very, very exciting games. In terms of the team management then, we did mess about with it last week, because of course they basically removed my entire team. The rest of the team is looking okay at the minute, so all looking good. The one switch that I did do last week, Tuisova and Semi Ranjarajra. It had its own issues, but in all honesty, the handling ability coming in from Semi Ranjarajra right at the end of the game to get that pass out to Tuisova to score on the wing, I think that's important. I'm going to leave this partnership that way round, and I have to say I was much more impressed when we changed the pass chain. Originally we had a whole different setup. I just changed it to the wide setup, and I felt like the Fijian handling in that second half was so much better. So I'm going to leave that as that for now. Against Scotland are a team that do like to kick. I'm going to keep that fullback as far for now, and then in terms of the set plays, the wide out coming in clutch at the end. You've always got to have that in your game. Hopefully Rugby 24 allows us to have a few more exciting different set plays that actually work in the game. But this game is going up against Scotland. There is no longer worries about bonus points or losing bonus points or scoring 4 tries. Not that we've really looked too close to scoring 4 tries, but it is just about the win, however we can get it. Scotland rated 84, Fiji rated 80, 56% chance for Scotland to win. It's actually one of the better looking games for us that we've had so far. So I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling good after that brilliant comeback against South Africa. But let's get this game kicked off and see if Fiji can continue the amazing World Cup run. Here we are then, guys. Fiji versus Scotland, our quarter-final. Now, something I am a little bit concerned about was whether both teams were going to be playing in white, and unfortunately we are yet again, as we had with the France game, of course. Fiji classes the home team for this game. We're playing in white. Scotland are the away team. They're also going to be playing in white. The very unfortunate thing of Rugby 22. But we're on to the quarters. It's going to be a massive game. Luckily, the numbers are going to be different, blue and black. Hopefully, there's going to be enough for you guys to be able to spot the difference in teams as well as me. Luckily, we have the black shorts on, so it differentiates us out slightly. But there is our Fijian team. Tuisova still left out on that wing. Semi Ranjarajra still playing at the inside centre for us, where he worked tirelessly last week against South Africa. But there is our opponents, Scotland, with some big names in there. Teams that, of course, have not shifted up since we've had some big announcements. People like Stuart Hogg still playing in this Scotland team for this game. Of course, retired now from the actual world of international rugby. But a lot on the line here. Being able to win this game puts us up against either England or Samoa. You know what? And I kind of feel like I'm feeling good in this Fijian team to be able to take that game on. So Scotland is a big hurdle to get over, but maybe we could have a better semi-final if we can get over that hurdle. Let's set up our defensive line to be a 4 to start out with as we charge up on Darcy Graham. Solid shot there coming in from Semir Andrade, so it was the inside centre coming in there. Oh, great shot on Grant Gilchrist, not getting through there, buddy. Now let's shut them down. Don't let them get this one out wide. I'm going to shift to a 5-bar on wide already because I can see Scotland are wanting to get this out. There it goes out to Duhan van der Merwe, wrapped up in the tackle. Oh, come on, Fiji. Put them under some pressure. No, they managed to survive as Schoeman has to fill in that scrum half position there. We'll just get that takedown on Chris Harris and we'll let our own line reset here. Matavesi missing the tackle they needed to do a little bit better. They're still going for these little passes at the minute. This is some big calls by Scotland because we are right in front of the post. We just can't get the turnover. We haven't got the men at the minute. A little bit long for Ali Price to get in position here. They're going to go off to the right-hand side. Oh, they've gone for the loop. And Semir Andrade picks up the loose ball. And suddenly, Fiji, big pressure here. Naya Kalevu gets it out. Tuisoa Darcy Graham putting his body on the line for country. Oh my goodness, what a tough man to stop from that close out. And eventually Scotland have to try and clear this ball as Tuisoa now running back up, goes for the up and under, manages to ride a tackle there and collect his own ball, but the ball bouncing on from his own hands, meaning there will be a Scotland advantage for that knock on, and the ref says no, we're not playing on any longer. Oh man, it's an exciting game. Fiji wanted to play with aggression in this one. There's going to be a few bruised bodies out there at the end of this game. Set up for the first scrum of the match. I can't actually remember if we had a scrum in that game against South Africa in the last video. Come on, Fiji, let us have a massive scrum. We've set up pretty well here. Let's see if Ali Price puts a fair ball in. Here we go. First scrum of the game. Oh, we get the early shove. That's what we want to see now. The Fijian scrum looking solid for the minute, and we get the ball back. And now, oh, Darcy Graham might have pulled away off his wing a little bit too early. There is Josh Tuisoa. Oh, riding the tackle of Stuart Hogg. Brilliant tackle coming in from him there to be able to shut them down. And now Ratuva gets it out to Lomani. Fiji knocking on the door. You have to say this Scottish defence is holding up brilliantly on their own 5-metre line as the hooker wraps up there in the tackle as well. Right, Fiji. I'm going to set my attack to a 4-bar now again. Doge, oh, running a little bit out of the line there. The referee says nothing for the obstruction apparently. I thought there was a very clear obstruction. And that ball going straight out. Did that bounce out? My goodness, I think he was outside the 22. I'm sure that went straight out. We might have got a little bit unlucky there. If he was inside the 22, that is an unbelievable clearance kick, but there we go. Right, Teller, oh, running straight in there. Fly half on fly half. Right, we've got to go quick. Oh, boys, somebody pick it up. Naya Kalevu. Oh, we've lost a lot of team cohesion here. Eventually, Tuisoa does enough to pick it back up. Can he get on the end of this ball? Being chased down, though, by the big man that is Chris Harris, charging after him. Fiji managing to recover. Here we go. One pop pass to Naya Kalevu, running it directly into full-on traffic there. Semir Andrade, 101. Onto Grant Gilchrist, says no, thank you. Little cheeky handoff. That's what we like to see. Let's see if they can go for a quick ball. Bottier gets wrapped up as well. We are struggling to make ground here. We really want to get some points. We've had a lot of territory up here for the start of this game. Penny Revi doing well though to be able to ride that tackle. We've maybe made an extra man. Unfortunately not. No man, nobody in a great position here for us either. Right, Teller, get that one out too. Matavesi gonna ride the tackle. Get with him, boys. Nope, again. I might need to start getting some drop goals here. I can't afford to keep getting into the 22 here and not coming away with some points. Oh, they won a lovely play around the outside of me there and get it out to Duhan van der Merwe. I'm not quite sure how they've managed to get that one back, but they did well there. Sam Johnson takes another massive shot to the face. Oh, and then Xander Fagerson taking a real shot to the face. Oh no, that is not what we wanted. I feel like we've had all the pressure, and that's a big shot there coming in from was that Tagivalu? I'm not sure who he had playing in the number 5 shirt. That's giving some breathing room to this Scotland team. Let's see if we can steal a line out and just slow down this momentum a little bit. Sorry, no, Tagovailoa's still on the field. I'm not sure who we had in that number 5 shirt, actually. Right, now, clever. Get this one out. Oh, Semi Randraja again. Taken down a little bit too easily. Right, Lomani, get that ball out. Tuisova, 1-on-1 now. Oh, Stuart Hogg does enough. And Darcy Graham, the man who's been physical all game, just brings back a bit more physicality. I don't know if we'd necessarily see Darcy Graham take Tuisova off his feet in the real world, but wow, what do we choose here? Oh my goodness, do I just take the 3? I'm gonna try and put this one a little bit further down. Oh, that's not a great kick. I maybe could have done a little bit better there. I was thinking if we could get maybe for the driving maul, that might have been a real advantage. Right, so we've lost a lock, they've lost a winger. I feel like that might be a bigger blow for them as Teller, shows the beautiful dancing feet, and now maybe we've already got a man over. Semi Randraja passes it out to Vainikolo. They've had to make up that extra man and will dive under the feet of Stuart Hogg. 14 on 14. But the loss of a winger and what that means for defensive players having to get over for the wide plays that this Fijian team likes to do, very tough. Where was Duhan van der Merwe there? I'm not sure where Duhan van der Merwe got wrapped up to not be on his wing. There he was, had to move into that centre, got that ball out. There's not a lot more Duhan van der Merwe could have done, to be fair. Stuart Hogg probably just needed to do a little bit better out on that wing. So we'll take the first try. Let me settle down a second here. I'm getting very excited. I want to settle down for the kick. We want to make sure we get these points over because we don't know what Scotland might come back with. Lovely conversion in the 38th minute, just on the stroke of half-time as they go for a deep kick. Probably the correct call here is Teller. Let's just put this one a little bit further back down the field. The wind curving that one back into Stuart Hogg, trying to go on the counter run, as of course we all know Stuart Hogg loved to do in that international shirt of Scotland. Oh, Sam Johnson now goes on the charge. Got to shut him down. Vainikolo picks up the loose pass, and maybe is there numbers out on this left wing? Of course, no Darcy Graham. Can Teller get that pass away? Tuisova pass back inside to Ratuva, the big man. Doge out on the wing. Maybe not the man you'd want out on the wing, though. Pop pass maybe by Lomani. Oh, can't get this one away. I'm trying to put the pressure on while we've still got that yellow card advantage on the go. Teller goes for a big handoff there on Hamish Watson, breaking through another tackle. I can see numbers spread out on this right-hand side. Semi Randraja's going to have to take this one in because Scotland just narrowed it up. But now that pass can come out. Oh, the ball needs to go out wide very quickly out to Vainikolo. The try scorer tries to run round. Duhan van der Merwe, very hard task. Pass back inside, doesn't get there. Stuart Hogg now picking up the loose ball. Neither team wants this to go out. You feel like Scotland may do well to get this off the field. And do. Great clearance kick by the... I think that might have been Ali Price picking it up from the back of the ruck there. Very good clearance for them. I tried to put the pressure on right at the end. Unfortunately, not coming in for us. But my goodness, what an exciting opening half that one turned into. Very attacking game. That's what you want to see from Fiji. In terms of our team then, it was Tuisue. That's who we had in that number 5 shit. Still got a little bit of his yellow card left on the go. The rest of the team still looking pretty good, to be fair. Now, I'm not going to understate, I think, the impact it had of bringing on my subs in that game against South Africa, so I'm not going to leave it as long for this game. I think maybe we're going to leave it towards that 50-60 minute marker and then get those replacements on, especially some of those props, some of those replacement forwards as well. Maybe we'll look at moving Botia because of course still got those stats dropped down because Rugby 22 just hates this team apparently. The rest of the back's still been doing pretty well. Vainikolo's doing well out on his wing. I think I'm still happy with my centre partnership at the minute. I think I'm still happy as it is. We're 7-0 up. We've got everything going our way. They are still going to be down Darcy Graham. Once we get about 45 minutes in, we should get our player back and we should have the man advantage for a little bit. That is where we've got to make the most of this game, try and get some points on the board. But 7-0 at half-time, I'm pretty happy with. But it's all to play for. We're in the lead in the quarterfinals. Let's get on with the second half. Alrighty, Scotland to get us kicked off and underway. Very high ball. Penny Ravai doing very well to take that one in. Let's see if we can go quickly though. Tagovailoa gets it out to Tuisova. Oh, great block by Stuart Hogg. Had to be made because I think he was away. Oh no, but then he's just maybe abandoned his post. And now Tuisova with the blitzing pace already. Can they get the tackle? They don't manage to shut him down, and Tuisova says please and thank you. Stuart Hogg did so well to stop that kick through. There it is. There's the stop. Got it on the shins, saw the tackle happen and tried to rush in to help his team, and in doing so forgot, of course, no Darcy Graham on the field. No one is switching back to cover him in that fullback position, and then it's all up to Ali Price to try and make a very, very tough tackle on Tuisova to stop him from there. And Fiji move to 12-0. If Teller can get this one over, it would see us out to 14. Oh, the kick not going our way. Slightly too much power kick, and it's slightly skew. We also have our man advantage back now for the second. We'll just about have that one man advantage as Grant Gilchrist, charging like an absolute machine, managing to push Scotland up into the Fijian 22. Might be the first time we've had them up here, to be fair. I'm just going to let that one settle down as Ali Price, goes on the massive charge himself. He knows he had to make up for that earlier mistake, not getting the tackle on Tuisova. Fiji rushing into defensive mode, still doing well. We're holding it up. The blitz defense. As Darcy Graham has come back onto the field and manages to get a try from absolutely nowhere. I want to check how close this boy was to the touchline, because I think this is very, very close. Great work by Scotland, not giving up the fight here as well. Just getting that pass back, recycles. Xander Ferguson carrying well. There goes Darcy Graham straight through the middle. The camera work cut out just before the touchline. I would like to see what happened there. I think that was awfully close. So Finn Russell, tough old kick. We're not out of the woods yet. Scotland fight back immediately. Wow, that kick came back around as well. Great kick by Finn Russell. And, oh boy, 12-7 they say. Okay, apparently my kick might become very, very important. Right, let's put this one right back into their 22. Let's make them work for it. Great tackle there by Tuisova. Okay, Scotland going for the offloads. I thought there was the interception. In fact, you know what? I've just thought exactly what I said. Let me do my subs. I need my boys going on earlier in this game. We are not letting this game slip away from us. Let's get a couple of subs on. Okay, that's that. And we'll just settle down here. Okay, boys. Hang on. Oh, steady on, boys. What are we doing here? Let's not give away any ridiculous easy territory. I'm going to spread out to the right here. I can already see they want to go this way. Let's shut this one down. No need to commit to that ruck. Just recycle. Okay, Ali Price is going to go for the clearance kick. Probably a decent move by them. To get that one out right. Vinacolo on the charge, and suddenly we've got numbers out here. If the ball can go quickly, Naya Kalevu gets it out to Semi Radradra. Got Naya Kalevu back on the inside. They're playing around Stuart Hogg, and the captain will go over. What lovely Fijian play to see that one go under the post. He thought the clearance kick was probably the correct call by Ali Price, but the possession handed back to this team is so dangerous. What lovely little interlinking play here. Getting it out to Semi Radradra, holding the line, pass back inside, back around. In comes Naya Kalevu, the captain, on the wonderful charge, and just no one there to seal out another try. This is turning into a try-fest of a quarterfinal, and that's what I love. And now the subs come on, ready for that impact, straight off the bench. That's what we want, off the back of a try. That's 10 points in the lead. If we convert this one over, which we do, that puts us 12 points in the lead with all our fresh legs on. That is what we want to see. Okay, Scotland to get us kicked off. That is very, very shallow, and the referee pulls him up for the improper kickoff. So that will also give us a little bit of an advantage here, because we get the scrum. Okay, boys, let's set ourselves up for a big scrum here. We're going to try and peel off. I think we're going to try... I'm going to try and go off to the right, I think, because Duan van der Merwe's been on this pitch a little bit longer. Let's try and peel off to the right here as Mata takes it out. So Radradra offload round to Naya Kalevu, to Vinacolo, riding one tackle, 2, 3 on the big charge. That's what we want to be seeing. It's also a territory game at this point as well, as Naya Kalevu takes it on. As long as Scotland are up here, they will not be scoring down our end. Can we keep that ball going wide? Not managing to get the slick hands of the Fijians to get that one away. And Ali Price says, we need the territories. Kicked it back down here. Vinacolo sets it up and just says, we'll put it right back down, back towards their try line. They've got to run the full length of the field. We're absolutely fine to play this kicking battle. Tuisuvu, kick it straight back in the middle, make it difficult for them to get a clearance kick. Up as a line, boys. Hold it together. There's Sam Skinner now going on the charge, and having a good line, to be fair. Got all the way up to the edge of the 22. And good clearance kick by Ali Price. But all of this is valuable, valuable time that they do not have, but we're happy to mess about with. We're going to go out the back. We're going to shake it up a little bit. Finn Russell, wise to our plan, as Sam Johnson showing off, going for the spin now. Okay, let's slow it down. Scotland are by no means out and out yet. Let's keep spreading out to the right here. Come on, boys, get with it. My player's looking very, very slow. Sam Johnson again, starting this move out with the big charge. In we get, boys. Put them under pressure as they get out to do Van der Merwe. Oh, what a tackle going in there by the replacement prop. What you want to be seeing by your boys coming on from the bench to take down a big man like Duhan van der Merwe. Another good shot, though, as Ratuva gets it out. Matavesi managing to just seal it up. Oh, Matt Ferguson. Hands in the ruck penalty, maybe a bit too eager. Scotland chucking on their final couple of subs to try and make any sort of impact into this game. We're just going to kick that one straight into touch. And we're on to the 71st minute. 9 minutes left in the game. 12 points to be made up by Scotland. It is a big, big ask. We're not going to do anything clever. We're just going to play it nice and gently out the back and not throw this one away. Right, Teller on the charge. Gets a nice little step around his Scotland opposite number there, but Scotland get the turnover. They know big things need to happen. They kick downfield. They want the territory. They want to be playing this game in the Fijian half as Tuisuva goes back out to the left. Randradra gets it out to the captain. Nyakalewa tries to draw in. Stuart Hogg as Tuisuva on the charge. Once again down that left-hand wing and seals out this game with the 4th try for Fiji. That has to be the final nail in this game, unfortunately for Scotland. Desperately trying to get this ball at this side of the pitch. In fact, that counter-attack has been probably one of the worst defensive elements for Scotland today. The kicking the ball back to Fiji and not having their own defensive line set up has been the way we have been able to take this game by storm. And let's see if we can just chip this one over to put us out to 26 points to 7. What a lead. What an unbelievable lead. I'm really happy with how this game has gone. It's absolutely turned into a slogfest in terms of tries. And again, I don't think that kickoff. No, again, the kickoff has not worked for them. And we'll say, yes, please. Let's have another scrum. We're going to go for the exact same maneuver we did last time. We're going to peel out to the right and try and get this ball out to Vainikolo's wing if we can do. Pop this ball in. We're going to drop this one back. We're going to peel off with Mata from the number 8 shirt. Here he goes. Out from that right-hand side. Get the pop pass. Randradra. Oh, they were wise to it that time, though. Scotland get the turnover. What can they do here? George Horn kicks the ball further down the field. He's had a better box kick there than Ali Price as Tuisova trying to outrun everyone on the field. Oh, doesn't really work for us. Oh, I was just going to kick it off the pitch, but Scotland have yet another turnover. Matt Ferguson wants to go himself now on the big charge. Fiji, though, say no. We've had enough of this game. Tuisuvu, put that one off the pitch, my boy. And let's take a very, very convincing win in this quarterfinals. I'm very happy with the outcome of that game. The subs came on just at the right time. I felt like Scotland slowed up. You saw how much the Scotland subs were being sort of drip-fed on. We went for a big swathe of players coming on. Luckily, we did get that try just before the subs came on, but I think that made a massive, massive impact into this game. And Scotland looking a little bit dishevelled there. Of course, everyone in the white kit's hard to tell who is who. But Fiji, 26 points to 7. Very, very happy with how this game has gone. And there we have it, guys. We have moved on to the semi-finals. As you can see on screen now, we're up against England, so it looks like England beat Samoa. We don't know about the rest of the teams, though, so let's quickly have a little bit of a glance at what happened elsewhere in the world. There we are, 26 points to 7, beating Scotland in the quarterfinal number 1. In quarterfinal 2, England took that one very convincingly, 21 points to 3. To be honest, I was really hoping we got to play Samoa, but of course that's not how this game was going to go. So England taking that one, 21 points to 3. So we'll see them in the semi-finals. New Zealand getting a good win over France. 28 points to 19, moving on to their semi-final, and Ireland getting a bit of a slimmer margin win over Japan than I was expecting, actually. So Ireland New Zealand is the other semi-final match on the go. Again, I'd much rather be on this side of the board. I'm very happy with how that's gone. I've just noticed as well, actually, all of the quarterfinals took place on the same day in the same stadium. What an incredible ticket price that must have been for the day. But there is our semi-finals, guys. New Zealand versus Ireland, Fiji versus England. Of course, we saw both of these games in the quarterfinals, right, in the actual World Cup. So we're only one round out, and then we'll be moving on to the final. But another really, really fun performance. I really enjoyed that game, actually. A lot of tries being scored, very, very attacking, aggressive rugby. Scotland defended their own 5-metre channel so well at the start of that game, but just the longevity of this Fijian team, the endless attack, the blitz defence we've been running, this new wide setup on the attack, I am liking that a lot more than what we started out with. So we'll move on to play England in the semi-finals. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video today, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to keep up to date with all the rest of the series, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll see you all next time, guys. Bye-bye.